With the GPU mining craze basically over with now, you can find yourself some great prices on second-hand GPUs and pair it with some new and old parts and have yourself a monster of a gaming rig for a fair price. Introducing Beastbox, the 854 Aussie dollar computer that can play modern games at both 1080p and 1440p with the settings cranked. First off, let's check out the parts and how much I got them for. Starting off with the CPU, which is an i5 7500 4-core 4-threaded chip with a base of 3.4 GHz and a boost of 3.8 GHz. I got this CPU in a combo with an ASRock B250M Pro 4 motherboard from eBay for 200 Aussie dollars. For RAM, I have two 4GB sticks of generic 2133MHz DDR4 with Johnsbro heat spreaders I attached myself that I had bought a long time ago from eBay for $108 new for a project that didn't actually go ahead. The CPU cooler is a basic Deepcool Gamax 400 I bought from the Facebook Marketplace for just $10, which will cool this low-powered CPU with ease. For the GPU, I scored an awesome deal on an 8GB Zotac GTX 1070 Mini for 325 Aussie dollars from eBay, which will pump those frames out. Storage-wise, I bought a brand new Allied PC 120GB SSD for $30 and a second-hand WD Black 1TB hard drive also for $30, both from eBay. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a decent second-hand power supply at the time, so I bought a new Aerocool X-Predator 55W gold-rated unit from eBay for $50, which will handle the power draw easily. The case was another item I struggled to find second-hand, so I bought a crappy Armageddon TG Pro Micro ATX case from eBay for $55. It's bad, but it'll do. I'm stupid and didn't realise the case doesn't come with any fans despite all the marketing material showing red LED fans, so I decided to splurge a little on a 3-pack of ID Cooling 120mm RGB LED fans for $46, again from eBay. Adding all that up is 854 Aussie dollars or 619 US dollars, which does sound a lot, but it is a good mix of new and old parts for great performance. That's all the parts, so now it's time to chuck them into the case. Enjoy the build montage. Benchmarks are up next, where I tested all games at both 1080p and 1440p with the settings listed under the game's title. I overclocked the GPU's boost to 2025 MHz from 1835 MHz and the memory clock to 4400 MHz from 4000 MHz, which will help boost those FPS numbers greatly. I ran the PC through my 1 minute Battlefield 4 1080p 60fps Sony Vegas 15 render test, in which it rendered the video out in 2 minutes 35, which isn't great, but remember, it's only a quad-core CPU. Cinebench is the final test, in which the CPU received a score of 587. Temperature-wise, the CPU idled at 36 degrees and hit a maximum of 67 degrees under an AIDA64 stress test. The GPU idled at 35 degrees and reached a maximum of 78 degrees after 20 minutes of Unigine Heaven 4.0. In conclusion, I know this system isn't the best bang for the buck, not by a long shot, but that doesn't make it a bad computer. It's more of a proof of concept that you can combine old and new parts and save yourself some money while still having a gaming computer. The GPU and CPU are the most expensive components of most builds, so if you don't have to have the latest and greatest, buying a generation or two older second-hand can save you heaps of money and will still kick ass in most tasks. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more PC builds and other content in the future. If you have a suggestion, question, or criticism, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.